Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to let my dog take control of the show apparently. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my skincare routine. I had a lot of feedback on it on Instagram. And so I have makeup on right now, and before I washed it all away, I wanted to kind of go over what I do with my nightly skincare routine. So basically, after I have had makeup on all day, like today, I have a little bit of a process. I am not the type to just wash my face. So I have everything here that I use. So because I don't have a GoPro and I'd rather you guys not watch me make a mess on my sink that I do. I make a huge mess every time I wash my face and do the whole thing. I'm just going to show you guys the products that I use and what I go through at night when I'm taking off the makeup and basically getting ready for bed. So because I have makeup on my face right now, first thing I typically do is I go in with wipes to get like just the excess stuff off the surface of my skin. Right now I'm using the Sephora green tea exfoliating wipes, and I really do like Sephora's brand of makeup wipes. This one is not my favorite. Last ones I used, I think it was like their coconut water one, or I'm not sure what it was, but this actually does like have like an exfoliating side, and it's not like, oh, this is nice, like it's actually kind of painful. So I'm not crazy about these, but I paid for them, so I'm gonna use them. So this is the first step that I do. Now, a lot of people skip this step, and that is using like an actual makeup remover cleanser. So I use the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing oil. There we go. As you can see, I'm actually almost halfway through. I just do a couple pumps, my hand, and just start going. Don't wet your Don't wet your face first, or else the oil's just gonna sit on top. It's not going to get rid of all that stuff on your face, basically the leftover makeup that the wipes did not take away. So make sure you're rubbing the dry face, and then it's going to get into your pores. It's going to get rid of the leftover makeup. Make sure, like for me personally, because I contour all the way back here, I try and like get it over here. If and when I get pimples, it's usually like over here, like I can feel it like right here, like where I contour. I don't like get in there as much as I should because I'm so focused on here. So make sure that you guys are doing this stuff. This is kind of vital, because if you do this and go if you don't do this and you go straight for like the face wash, you're not going to get all the makeup out. The makeup is literally just going to like seep deeper into your pores. Like it's really bad. Like I just started using this for the hell of it, only because I use so much foundation because I like full coverage. And I do a lot of like heavy makeup, and I really got this because I'm like, oh, this will probably be easier than like actually like, you know, washing my face. And yeah, it was easier, but I also spoke to my esthetician, and she actually asked me like, what are you using as a makeup like oil, like to get rid of the makeup? And luckily I told her that I was using this Clinique stuff, or else she would have kicked my ass. So she's hella strict. Anyway, so once that is done, I just put warm water on my face, and you will see like it's a white consistency once you put the water on your face and it's blending with the oil remover, like the oil makeup remover. So it'll be like a white film. So I just make sure that all that white film is gone, and then I keep my face wet. And this is my tried and true. This is my Murad clarifying cleanser. Come on. Anyway, so this is the Murad clarifying cleanser. I like it because it's like an acne control cleanser, has 1.5 salicylic acid in it, and I use this. I will put a little bit in my hand, rub it into my face, but then I also put a little dab and wet my FOREO Luna 2, and I go in with that as well. So after washing my face with my hands, like not even washing, I shouldn't even say that, like after just like getting it all over with my fingertips, I'll go in with this, just do the whole thing. I did a review on this, so you can kind of know how it works a little bit more, but for now, that's just what I do, is I use this and this together, and it'll just cleanse out. It cleans like crazy, so it's awesome. I will say this, so I do use this guy, that clarifying cleanser. Occasionally, very occasionally, I will use the other Murad cleanser, which is this AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser. I'm a big fan of Murad. I don't use the exfoliating cleanser a ton, only because exfoliating your skin too much can cause melia in your skin. If you're not familiar with melia, I would recommend Googling it. But it's basically like, it almost looks like little calcium deposits, but they're very hard, like little spots. They look like little pimples, but they're almost like hard, and they're super hard to get out. Like usually a dermatologist has to get them out. Luckily, my esthetician is pretty awesome, so she does it for me, but I don't get it a lot. But she has told me that using an exfoliating cleanser too much can and will cause melia, so I don't use this very often, but I do love it. So anyway, so I'll use one or the other, but like I said, you guys, this is my tried and true, my clarifying cleanser. I actually usually buy this in the professional size that you can get from Murad.com. This was on sale. It was 15 bucks at Sephora. It was part of their weekly wow, so I had to get it. That's why I have this size right now. But anyway, so once you're done cleansing, pat your face, you know, dry and everything, then I go in with my Murad toner. Come on. Okay, so it's the clarifying toner. This, does it have salicylic acid in it? No, it does not. I love this toner because it has witch hazel in it. And for those of you that know witch hazel, like you can feel it shrinking your pores. Like it feels so cooling, and like, oh, I love the way my skin feels after I tone. It's the best feeling ever. Now I will say this, some people have really dry skin, and toner is usually not recommended for people who have dry skin. Me, I'm super oily, so toner is my best friend. That's just how it is. But here we go. So I just put a lot on a cotton ball, rub my face down, and then you'll always see what's left over in your pores still, which is kind of gross. But if there's any trailed makeup left over, it'll get into that cotton ball. And then once my face has dried down from the toner, then I move on to a serum. Now, this is also my tried and true. This is Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. So hopefully you guys can see that. But this is actually the big size from Drunk Elephant. Now, Drunk Elephant is not cheap. Okay, I own up to that. I went on a day when Sephora Rouge customers got 20% off. It was like a one weekend only thing, so that's when I got this. Otherwise, it's pretty expensive. But I do love it. I will say that the first time I used it, my skin was tingling. It stung for a little bit, and I was like, holy shit, what is this? But day 2, or I should say night 2, night 3, this sting, tingle went away. It's pretty great. I really do love this stuff. I just feel like my skin, my pores look more refined in the morning, so it's pretty awesome. Now, after the serum has been absorbed into your skin, this is also key, you guys. You need to give your face products time. Like, obviously when you wash and you're toning your skin, there's not really much to it. But when it comes to using a serum, you have to put it on and then give it time. It needs to dry down. It needs to sink into your pores. So usually I will go ahead, wash, blah, 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 and then put serum on, and then I'll go do something else. I'll start doing something else for the next day, for instance, because this is like my night routine. I don't know what I'll do. I'm trying to think, but I can't even think of an example. But basically, I'll give it a good 5 or 10 minutes to sink into my skin. And then once that is done, I go ahead and I use my Kiehls Precision Lifting and Pore Tightening Concentrate. So that's this guy right here. And it's kind of like a lotion that's really the best way I can describe it. It's not quite a moisturizer. It has the consistency of a moisturizer, but it's not. But I don't use this every single night, but on nights where like tonight, like I'm gonna have to wipe all this makeup off my face, I will use it. So it's just a little extra step that I like to throw in there. And then once again, you guys, it has to sink into your skin. So I give it another 5-10 minutes, let it sink into the skin. And then after that point, I go ahead and I do a moisturizer. Now, I've been told time and time again that there's a huge difference between a regular moisturizer and a nighttime moisturizer. So I hate to admit it, but I will say that I do notice a difference in my skin when I use a nighttime moisturizer, like when I'm sleeping. I do notice a huge difference as opposed to using like a regular moisturizer. So for me personally, I use the Philosophy. This is the Renewed Hope in a jar. It's the Overnight Recharging and Refining Moisturizer. God, there we go. And I love it. Smells great. Makes my face happy. I love it. It's a very thick consistency. I try to use that as often as possible, but I'd say maybe 2 nights a week when I really didn't do that much to my face, like if I didn't wear makeup that day, whatever the case might be, I'll use the Tatcha Pore Perfecting Water Gel Moisturizer. There we go. So I know this is technically for like daytime, and the problem with this Tatcha moisturizer, it's not like a lotion base. Like, it's literally like a water base. Like, I'll actually show you guys, like you guys can probably see, like, it's not, look, it like my skin just looks wet. It's literally just like putting water on your face, and it has like little gold flecks in it. Like, it's very pretty, and it is meant for daytime. But the thing is that with this moisturizer, I feel oily after a couple of hours. So that's why I personally don't like using it during the day under my makeup. I'll use it at night instead of using like an overnight moisturizer. But really, I mean, I do like it. And I'll also admit, if I'm not going anywhere that day and I'm not going to put makeup on, I will use the Tatcha as a daytime moisturizer. Look at this dog. Can I help you? Anyway, so I like it. don't love it. Tatcha is very expensive, and I kind of feel like for what I pay for it, I should love it, and I like it. I don't love it. I would much rather use the Philosophy, but my face does look pretty good after a night's sleep after wearing Tatcha, so it's give and take. So that's really like my every night skincare routine. And then when I'm feeling hella extra, I will use a sleeping mask. So this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. Okay. And yes, it smells like watermelon. Like, oh my God, it smells so good. I love this stuff. I honestly don't do this as much as I'm supposed to. This is especially good for like oiliness and pores. I used to use like the Laneige one, but really like I feel like I was just putting like thick water on my face. Like, I know that sounds weird, but this, my skin does feel so much more hydrated, a little less oily in the morning. So I probably do this. I should be doing it at least once a week. I probably do it once every 2 weeks, but I do love it. And when I do feel extra and put this on, I will also break out the Laneige. Let me get it out for you guys. The lip sleeping mask. So this is specifically for your lips. And I do love this stuff. I will say, like, I cake it on my lips, and in the morning they feel really, really good. So if you have dry lips, especially right now, like during this crappy like winter season, this is really good stuff to kind of keep on your lips overnight. I will say that by the time I wake up in the morning, like, it's gone. Probably because I move around so much, it's probably all over my pillow. But like I said, guys, this is just for when I'm feeling hella extra. It's not, I don't consider it a requirement, obviously, but that is my nighttime skin ritual. I was going to make this into a whole video for daytime and nighttime, but I'm not going to. That would be way too long. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions for me in regards to like the products or anything, let me know. I'm going to link everything in the description box. You guys know I always put just what I use, the prices, the websites, whatever it might be. I'll go ahead and link that all in the description box. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.